Welcome back to Cooking with OTK. This week, man, we've got an awesome recipe that I love. We're making our own chorizo.
So, do we start off with the spices?
No.
Oh.
And I'm gonna start with the spice mix. And of course, the recipe will be down below. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. So let's get cooking.
So we're doing chorizo. That's so cool.
That's right. Well, you know, I was around the store looking around. We were gonna make chorizo last week. What we did.
Yeah, we did.
And I didn't like any of the labels. I am a label reader.
Good. You should be too.
Yes, you need to know what's going in your body,
Yes, you do.
good or bad. But you should know so you can make that kind of decision.
Exactly.
And so it really was like, wait, I didn't like it. So, I'm not a big fan of the pork
Yep.
for different reasons we won't go into now. Not religious or anything, just I don't trust our manufacturers these days.
Yeah.
And so beef, I like the beef, and it's not as hormones and everything.
Yeah. No, it's especially when you buy the right kind of.
Yeah, this is a good organic grass-fed beef that we trust. And so, chorizo is really easy. It's just a spice mix. And so I did a lot of research, and we looked up different recipes and the origins. And so kind of came up with one that I really like, and I think it's been some of the best chorizo that we've had.
It is.
And the reason we did it this week, because last week we had made some breakfast tacos and stuff with that chorizo.
Our cheesy taco.
That's right. And Junior was like, hey.
Let's show them how to make it.
And I was like, yeah, actually you're right.
And so look, we're bringing you along. We're teaching you how to make some chorizo.
Yes, and it's great. And we're doing this 1 pound. You can make it much as you want, as little.
So
the rations, but just wrap it up, freeze it, backpack it, freeze it, and you'll always have fresh chorizo for you.
So, do we start off with the spices?
No.
Oh, okay.
We go to the store and we buy something called chorizo and put it in the bowl.
Oh.
No. Yes.
We could have done that as like a taste test comparison, but we already know this is better.
Yes. Well, you want to open that meat and kind of break it up. Oh, you might want to run grit.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
Yeah.
Because I need to grab some gloves.
And I'm going to start with the spice mix. And of course, the recipe will be down below. But we're going to start with a little smoked paprika. We're doing 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon. I like to mix my spices together, then add it to the meat, because then it's more uniform. So next, 2 teaspoons of cayenne. Now, if you don't want it spicy, feel free to just put 1 teaspoon, put a ½ teaspoon, put 0. Or if you want it hotter, man, put a tablespoon.
More. Yeah, I mean, last week we had a tablespoon in our chorizo.
And it was really good. And jar manufacturers, come on. Why can't we all get on board?
At least a teaspoon should fit.
Yeah, like this
At least a teaspoon, come on.
This is an ancho chili. And then we have I don't even want to, it's the G.
Guajillo?
Yes. Don't quote me on my pronunciation. But it's the G chili powder.
The G.
And it's really good. And I like using different chili powders because they have different tastes. I know there's a lot of spices, but hey.
But that's what chorizo's all about.
Yes, it's very spicy. So, I mean, what do you like to put chorizo on?
I've been thinking about making a chorizo quesadilla.
Ooh, that would be good. We have that really good quiche that we've done.
Yes, we do.
Chorizo.
The chorizo quiche.
Well,
yeah, ooh. That would be perfect. And with this chorizo would be even better.
Yes. And now we got some oregano. And of course I'm using just the regular oregano. Some people will be like, no, you can't. If you have the Mexican oregano, use the Mexican oregano. If you have just the regular oregano, use the regular oregano.
I'm not even really sure there's much of a difference.
No, I think it's more.
Yeah. I mean, at the restaurant we use Mexican oregano to make a ranchero sauce, but it tastes really Italian. So I'm gonna say that there's not that much of a difference.
No, there's not really. And now, this is kind of what might be a little different for some people, but we're adding cinnamon.
Ah.
And cinnamon is used in savory dishes all over.
Yep.
But I mean, we here
Not as
kind of
common.
think of it as, oh, it's just, you know, cinnamon sugar.
Just for my apple pie.
And then ground clove.
Ooh.
I love that smell.
Me
But
too.
you'll pick it up, but it's something that adds it that you don't really ever think. It's
true.
Like, wow.
And the ground clove is in kitchen pepper,
Mm,
which is one of
like 1800.
one of America's first actual kitchen spices.
And then I got smoked salt. I like to bring the smokiness into the chorizo.
Mm-hmm.
And then just black pepper. And lastly, this is kind of my fun add that I like.
Some chives.
Yes, I like
Awesome.
some. They're freeze dried. So
So
they're not dry, they're freeze dried chives. Love these freeze dried spices
cool.
or herbs.
Me too.
All right, so all you're gonna do is just take a little fork, get that all mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
And you can make this ahead of time, like I said. Get a freezer bag or backpacker,
Yeah.
roll it in log, and then you have chorizo whenever you need it.
That's right.
Make tacos.
And you can backpack them in the portions that you want.
Yes.
So if it's just you, just do little half-pound
Yeah.
logs. If you got a family of 4, you might want to do a pound.
Now I'm gonna put that. I'm only gonna put half. Let him kind of mix it because you don't want to overwork your meat too much, but you want to make sure that everything gets mixed.
Yeah, mixed nice and well.
And then I'm going to add just a little red wine vinegar
Awesome.
in there and get a couple of things, and I'll dump the rest of this. Ooh, there we go.
Ooh. And then we just get this nice and combined. And you do we want to let this rest for a little bit before we actually cook it?
Yes, once you're done mixing all these crazy spices, we're gonna take it and get our wrap. We're gonna wrap it into a log, and then you're just gonna park that in the fridge for at least 15 minutes if you're like using it that same day, or make it ahead of time and give it at least a day
Okay, cool.
before you use it. Because so you want all those spices to really marinate and penetrate all that beef. And I mean, you can see the color and
Fully.
consistency looks like what you would buy at chorizo or at
At the store. Yeah, at chorizo.
And now I didn't say we did a 85-15. You can do fattier, but one of the things I like a little more beef. Now, you go buy the little tube of chorizo and you cook it. What's in your pan? It's almost
of-
like all fat,
Yep.
barely any meat. Some people say chorizo should be a lot fattier, but I don't like it. I like the spice and the actual getting meat.
Yep.
And so we use a different blend.
That's right.
But it's totally your preference. That's the great thing.
That's
if
true.
You want an 80-20, a 75. You know, that's your decision.
Depending on the recipe that you have for your chorizo, you could add more fat, take away fat. I mean, whatever
so
you
just
want.
the most important thing is just the spice mix.
So now,
Just throw it down in your wrap,
there you go.
wrap it up, make a nice little log.
And this is why I love gloves. I'm good to go.
Take, twist our end opposite ways, make a nice little roll.
Cool.
All right, there you
So,
go.
We are on the train of letting this rest for at least 24 hours. So tomorrow, we're gonna have some awesome breakfast tacos.
That's darn right.
But for now, enjoy watching us try it last week on the crispy cheesy taco. This is a taco that you'll be tacoing about a lot.
Yeah, these are a little spicy.
Dude, they are.
That
Well,
chorizo
mine-
had time to marinate.
Yeah. I forgot how actual spice that chorizo was.
Yeah.
But holy cow. That is good.
That is.
What time is it?
Oh, time for a drink. Okay, I'm sweating. Holy, that's hot. I should put sour cream on mine. And it was delicious.
It was.
Oh.
It was super good. and we hope you try this out.
Yes, I highly recommend you giving this a try. Stop buying garbage products, make it yourself. It was quick, it was easy. And I tell you, most of these spices, maybe besides the particular chili powders, you'll probably have. Maybe ground coriander might be. But everything else, most of y'all have in your pantry. Just go pick up some good chili powders and coriander. And you'll be amazed with the best chorizo.
Yeah, and you could make way more than this at a time too. If you want to have it for a couple months, make a big old batch.
That's great.
Backpack it in the portions you need, put it in your freezer, pull them out as you need it.
That's right. All right. Well, we're gonna not eat this because we got 24 hours to wait.
That's right.
So we're gonna go find something else to eat and join us again next week on another episode of Cooking with OTK. And remember, keep camping and keep cooking.
Yeah. Cool. It's a little long on the spice adding. I wonder if McCormick actually makes the jars.
This guy, Morton & Bassett, nice wide opening. Thank you.
Seriously.
I can get actual teaspoons in there. Maybe tablespoons too much to ask, but you know.
Yeah, a tablespoon is a little too much.